it's Mike, the rideshare reseller, and we're going to go over some items that I sold yesterday. I'm going to show you that I don't always sell the large stuff. It's now down to the smalls for me, like I have said, because of the virus. I did really well for that last 30 days, and now pretty much I'm just nickel and diming smalls, which, hey, I'm happy because I'm getting rid of a lot of older stuff. It's quite amazing how much of the older items are going. It's like you couldn't sell certain things you're going to see like that I had. It took forever. All of a sudden now they're selling. It's like, where's this coming from? Is it just more eyeballs that are on eBay right now because people are just, bored and they're looking for things, that kind of thing. So it's kind of interesting to see how this is playing out. If it, I figure here in California I got another 15 to 30 days of this. So after that, I'm going to start to need to get some inventory back in here to get it really, really moving again. And so meantime, I'm using a lot of Nextdoor, also OfferUp, Let Go, that kind of thing, trying to find anything of value that I can sell. And that's kind of what you got to do right now is anything of value that you've got, you got to try to put it out and try to move it because it's got a great chance of moving right now. I'm going to show you some more albums that I got in a minute. I got another load of albums on Saturday. Today is Monday. I picked up 75 free albums on Saturday. I might put the little conversation up here. We'll see. And at first I wasn't positive I got them. It was literally said 6 minutes and boom. I answered her within that time frame. Didn't hear anything till the next morning, and she messaged me and said, hey, it might have been late at night, but she said, come, you can come pick them up tomorrow. When I got there, I found 75 very, very good albums. On these albums, 75 of them, they are going to make me between $750 and $1,000. Some of them go for $60 and $70. I was very, very surprised. So I sold 2 already, nothing major. I put up a few that I thought I could sell quickly, and you'll see those, okay? All right, let's get right into it. Here is my first item, and I finally sold one of these. Finally did. A Furby. I finally sold one. And what did the Furby sell for? $14.95 plus the shipping. So, good little find, Furby. They're kind of cute. Took a while, but I finally sold it. So, hey, that's good. All right, let's take a look. I'll show you another item, a freebie. Let's go to another freebie. This was picked up off of about 6 blocks from my house. Somebody had put a note out. I ran right over. I grabbed the DVDs, and I grabbed this thing. This is a High Sierra, like backpack, but you put water in it, 2 liter. And the great thing about it, especially nowadays, because people are so freaked out, is that this thing has the tip with the plastic on it. You can kind of see that right there. That means it's brand new. Nobody's ever used it, so it's sold. It didn't sell for a lot. $19.95 plus shipping. All right, what else? All right, let's take a look over here. Here's another nice little item. This is a cool hat. I really liked this hat. This hat is a Sonic hat. It's got a bunch of patches all over it. Cool looking Sonics. You can see all the nice embroidery and patches. And this hat sold for, I want to say $22.46. $22.46 for that hat. Really cool. All right, let's take a look at this now. This was a long tail, but I got it for like $2, so it didn't really, cost me a whole lot. And these are slide, you can see them, for slides, little slide cassettes for the carousels and stuff. This is a company, I think, Air Equipped, and these ended up selling for, if I can find them on here, $17.21 plus shipping, and I paid like $2. So old photography equipment. You hear me talk about that all the time. All right, let's bring this one back into focus here. All right, a shirt. This one here is the 909 P176, and this was out of my t-shirt lot. If you've seen that video or part of it, It's where I got about 110 t-shirts for 300 bucks and 20 hats. So about 320, because I paid 20 for the hat. So about 320 for 20 hats and 110 shirts is what it worked out to be. And so the price was like about $2.80 a shirt, pretty much $2.80. This shirt sold for $17.95. And again, great find for me. I'm not going to sell them all at once, but once I do, I figure I'm going to average about net of $10 a shirt. So you're looking at about $1,000 for my $300 investment. So 3 times my money on those shirts. All right, let's take a look here. And here's another little small. This here is a straight razor, and it had some unique markings on it. I had no idea if it was like handmade or whatever, but it's finally figured out what it is. If you can read that. Let me see. You see the letters there? Somebody actually told me it's Nebraska backwards. So really cool straight edge razor. You can see it. And I didn't get a whole lot. I got $14.95, but this came out of a what do you call it? Estate sale that I bought a bunch of stuff for. So I have really nothing much into this. So quick $14.95, simple flip. It doesn't take up much space, and it sold. All right, another simple items. Remote controls. If you pick them up, people just give them away generally. Get them for $1, that kind of thing. Sometimes you bundle up 4, 5, 6 for $1. If people just want to get rid of them. This is a ceiling fan one. And ceiling fan ones can bring you some good money. You can get $50, $60 for some of those. If you got a ceiling fan and you don't have the remote, you're kind of in trouble. So this one was not a very, how shall I say it, needed one. So it's like 12 bucks, but it was a $12 remote that maybe I paid $1 for at a garage sale. So look for those remotes. I've had several remotes sell for over $100. I had one that sold to a fireplace, one of those electric fireplaces. I had one sell for $149 that I paid $1 for. So keep your eye out for remote controls. All right. Fitting for the times. I know I had these, but I don't have any attachments. Andy's old school. This was out of an estate sale. Hair clippers. These are the good ones. These are the ones that people really kind of look for. You can see it. It's very, very nice. Heavy duty. Doesn't even hardly look like it's ever been used. I don't even think it was. And I got it out of an estate sale. And it sold for $48, I think. 48 bucks for these hair clippers. Really, really nice pair. Hate to see it go, but it's got to go. All right, up next. When I was a kid, I always watched this show. The show was fantastic. I loved it. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. This is out of my personal collection. I hate to let it go, but I don't watch it anymore. And so I sold these for like $12.95 for both. And then they paid medium mail shipping. What a classic series, huh? The Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. All right, here are 2 of the albums out of the free ones I got from Saturday. So one is The Church, and you see she kept almost the plastic on all the single albums on it, which was kind of nice. This is a little beat up. This is Led Zeppelin, In Through the Outdoor. Didn't get much. I got $19 for both of them, but remember, I got these for free. So getting these for free, that's like, it's amazing, right? So there's $19 for 2, and I had 75 albums. So like I said, you just got to do the math on those. I have now about, I want to say 150 albums to just list, I think, out of the 2 boxes, the 1 box I've had for a while. So those are some good money. They're just a real pain to list because there's so many, and you got to kind of do them. So I kind of pace myself, do 5 at a time, and just slowly put them up, and they will eventually all sell. So pretty good there. What else do I have? What else? Is that it? Is that it off today? I'll try to put a list up. I already packaged this one, but I'll show you what it is. I'll probably put the little thing up here. It's a pair of denim jeans, FUBO, F-U-B-O, and that's the guy from Shark Tank, his store. And it's Fat Albert with the embroidery on the back. They're a very cool pair of jeans. I sold them for $25 plus shipping, and you should probably see that up here. I'll make a point to put that up there. Oh, I got one more thing. I got to get off my shelf. Let me get it off the shelf. Yep. Sold those. That shelf's going to be empty someday here. Perfection, Tetris, Connect 4. And all of these sold for $17. Not a lot of money, but you lot these up. Hard to sell one, but if you can lot up 3, I did. I paid I sold them for $17, and I think I paid $2 for all of these at a garage sale during the summer. So these things sell if you can lot them up. All right, that looks like it. I don't think I have anything else. I do have a couple other things that are already boxed. I sold another free monitor from a pickup, an Apple iMac computer. Didn't work, but I did sell it, so that's sold. But anyhow, hey, again, rideshare reseller. And thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Talk to you next time. Thanks.